Welcome back, Cordlings, to more Divinity Original Sin. I'm gonna say hello to Evelyn down here.
Well, if it isn't the darling Source Hunter, enjoying your tour around Sicil, are you? As a necromancer capable of grinding your bones into powder, it has been a special indignation standing idly by while you and your partner trundle around the city like a pair of apes. I wish I was sorry to tell you that this is the end not only for you, but for all of your kind. Yes, soon enough you will purge the land of each and every enemy of Source.
So you're a sorcerer, are you?
And you'd see me tried and hanged for it. How very like mindless soldiers to destroy what they hardly understand. For the good of the realm, they argue, as though that mantra was some ultimate truth.
What is Counselor Jake doing here? And what the fuck have you done to him?
Master Jake has had certain information I needed, but he's been killed by the time I reached him. For a brilliant necromancer like myself, resurrecting the Counselor was a minor hurdle to jump. His unwillingness to cooperate has proven something of an annoyance, but no matter, we're nearly through.
Which goddess do you profess to serve through blood magic?
The one goddess, Source Hunter. Her ways may seem strange to you, but her believers know she is marching us toward perfection. Here is not the path for the weak of heart, but hers is for the only path.
I'll take my leave now. You're kind of a scary bitch.
Considering the imminent turn of tide, Source Hunter, you should trust me when I say you're better off dead. Brachus Rex is rising, and soon the Source will live again.
Yeah, but see, you're not going to actually get to do that before I get initiative. Sorry. I was just letting the subscribers see what you had to say before I blasted you in the fucking dome piece with the fireball. And no, I don't care if Counselor Jake lives or dies. I'll bring him back myself.
You sack of rot! This isn't over.
Catch! Now that I know you're summoning shit. Looks like a lot of fire shit down there, so let's do a fireball now, so we're not healing it later. The demon, the Bloodwing Demon, is not fire resistant, neither is she. Obviously, these lava-esque creatures are. The enslaved Cyclops Wizard, he isn't either. So, a charred Bone Lieutenant, a demonic ram. Cool. The Bloodwind Demon, and an enslaved Cyclops Wizard, and another demonic ram to boot. And Evelyn, who looks like a fucking waitress. She looks like a serving wench, for crying out loud. Bitch, you're gonna die. Sure, get on up here, big boy. Holy shit. I think we're better off getting the healing going. Probably safer. Keep her busy, shit. Better drink a potion. You ready for an explosion? Your ass is frozen! You trying to blind a spider? Don't you know how many eyes a spider has? Silly bitch. You got poisoned. Takes care of you. We got the upper hand now. Especially with that guy still frozen. Oh, she's drinking potions. Can't say I don't blame her. Okay. So, drink your fucking potion. Take another fireball to the dome piece! Good shot there. Tripping! You got knocked the fuck out! Yeah, I'd say it's game over for you, bitch. Enslaved Cyclops is back in action. So are we. Boom! Fumbled on applying the chill. Haven't seen that.
Oh, blessed be the name of the seventh source hunter, are you not? Am I saved? Am I released from this hideous house of torment? Please, I can't bear any more of their experimentations.
Oh shit, what do you got? Blinding Menelion of the Titans. +1 Constitution, Perception, and Leadership. Might be interested in that. Especially because I have so much bullshit. I should probably put on my bartering amulet, no? Fuck it. I need to have crafting stuff and lore master stuff. Probably keep one bartering, actually. And all these books I've read. Clear those on out. This armor's all weaker than what I have already. Heyo. There you go. You can have all that shit. I'll take the blinding Menelion of the Titans. I wish it gave +1, +2 strength, +2 constitution, and all that other shit. But fuck it. I just wanted to get some of that shit out of my inventory either way. Are you Counselor Jake?
Yes, yes, it is I, or I was he, at least. I know not what to call this living death. Nevertheless, yes, in life I was that Counselor Jake, first abruptly murdered, then cruelly resurrected in grotesque defiance of all that is natural and good.
What can you tell me about the night you were murdered?
How could I forget my last day as a fully feeling, wholly natural man? Every detail is as fresh as a moment. It was nearly midnight, and my heart was heavy with grief and the wild panic, for I had determined to catch my wife Esmeralda during one of her trysts with the Duke of Ferrol. A trusted informant had told me the pair conducted their affairs in a certain room at the King Crab Inn, so I crept up to its door, heart pounding, and listened. When I heard the sounds of passion from within the room, I was overcome. I threw open the door ready to confront a faithless wife, but what I saw sealed my fate. I found no Esmeralda, no Duke, but the White Witch locked in the embrace of an unknown paramour. Her gaze snapped to mine, and her eyes flashed with rage. In the span of a heartbeat, she had sent a jolt of source magic coursing through my veins. Those eyes, wild eyes, are the last memory I've had that night.
Huh? Who murdered you?
The White Witch, that demon bitch! It took little more than a cavalier flick of her wrist to send my soul flying from the mortal coil. I'd never seen source magic before that night, but in a flash, I felt it through my being entire. Hear you me, Source Hunter. If Cecile and all of Rebellion are ever to be free of the Source Menace, you must stop that witch.
What can you tell me about this bitch?
She lives to the north, within Lucula Forest. The Lucala Forest. Her presence is hardly a secret, but none guessed that the seemingly benign force which were, in truth, a powerful sorcerer. Had I not invoked her ire, the death that the night of my death, I might have never known she were the cause of Cecil's gravest ill. She alone could have conjured magic powerful enough to inflict wave after wave of undead upon our borders, and she alone can stop these abominations. Myself among them now, fate be damned, from overrunning the city. I'd give my life to the cause if only my life was still mine to give.
What did Evelyn have to do with all this?
She stood over me glowing with triumph as she wrenched my soul out of the afterlife and shackled it to this rotten corpse. Oh hell, what has she done to me? She seemed to have been the leader of this cult, but I know little more. I have only heard them whisper about bloodstone and lost ones, though these terms mean nothing to me.
Why did she even bother to resurrect you?
That I cannot say. I know not what this savage cult intended for me. Luckily you saved me before I found out.
Evelyn referred to Brachus Rex. Do you know what she meant?
That name I recall it only from a lesson of childhood. King Brachus, yes, the last Source King. History remembers him. In the days when Source magic held the land beneath an erratic and tyrannical fist, there was one despot who wielded its power with the intention of complete destruction. Brachus Rex. His followers called him. He nearly ravaged all the rebellion in his source-addled madness. Only narrowly was he defeated and his terrible power source itself banished from the land. Folk rumors have commonly held that Brachus Rex was buried deep beneath the ancient temples of Cecil. Perhaps Evelyn was taken in by the tailors and sought to pay tribute to that wicked sorcerer. And I, Source Hunter, I'll return to my grave in Cecil, where I am meant to rest. Find me there if you wish to speak with me again, and take this amulet. Evelyn placed it around my neck during her terrible ritual. Perhaps it contains some magical properties that may aid you.
Thank you!
Such a travesty of nature. A terrible end for a great man.
Smelly scarf to go with my smelly panties. Give me that book, Ronstock. You're too dumb to read it. Need more man-at-arms. This is blasphemy shit I keep seeing.
Why the 7 gods exist not now nor ever have.
No, I actually wanted to see if there was potions on there, but...
Quite an important document to entrust to a stranger. With quill and ink, one could easily alter it.
Why, that's brilliant! You'll never find out if we list our own names as the inheritors of his fortune.
It's quite literal, a golden opportunity. All we need are a quill and ink and we're in business.
Heartless. We're mercenaries, of course we're heartless. May the pain wrought by sword and sorcery stalk this stiff-stirred strumpet beyond shores of death. Once more we've stumbled upon an amateur, one who disfigures the pallid elegance of necromancy's visage with rank and vulgar imperfections. She dabbled with flesh like a child with its pudding. She was deaf to the screams of her victims as she made the scalpel glide through exposed limbs with the easy grace of birds through air, and for what? For nothing but to command death. The true necromancer, it is life he wants to command, immortality. Achieve this and the screams of agony will not have thundered forth from tortured throats in vain. They will be forgotten in the maelstrom of time eternal. I suppose I would too go far to attain immortality, even if it means pain and death for others.
Yes, you do need to be cruel to be kind. While unkind to oneself, that is. Especially if kind implies immortality.
Exactly so. For what is humanity after all but a gathering of germs from which an exalted few may pluck the subject their studies require and vivisect them into oblivion while propelling themselves into eternity? Glory be to this noble pursuit, tainted as it may be by the blunders of simpletons like Evelyn. Let us eradicate such vermin wherever we find it. Let us seal up every crevice it crawls from. But let us never lose sight of the higher purpose the art of necromancy promises yet. Oh, this is the will. If you are reading this, it means I am gone, but despair, dearest, I will await you in the afterlife with open arms. Look after yourself, Bombily Bear, and remember that nothing is more precious to me than your happiness. In this interest, please take my lockbox and make full use of its contents. The gold therein should sustain you for quite some time. Yours truly, Blasius. Need to find a feather and an ink. What the fuck did you just take? Oh yeah, let's check out this piece. It's not as strong as my scythe, but it does give constitution, perception, and leadership, which affects critical hits. %, set to blind. 5%. Critical's not quite as good as the scythe either. It doesn't have the +5 critical chance, so that's a tough call. Probably better for Medora. Try it out. And the leadership bonus kicks right in too. Gives us +5 initiative, +10 damage, so I'd say that's worth it. Plus by giving it to her, it gives the bonus to London. Who else? It's just like an evil chair. Holy shit. That's an evil chair. The torture chair. It's tortured myself. Come here, Ratatouille.
Yes? How can Evelyn help Jake? They're both best of friends with the white-haired lady. What was her name? Cordelia? Goodbye.
Ah, the witch's name is Cordelia. What a shitty name. Well, I'd say that's pretty much it. We met an undead legionnaire, Blossus, who entrusted his last will to us to be delivered to his wife Marissa in Silverglen. He insisted it was private and we shouldn't read it. We read the will and it states that Blossus' estate is good to his wife Marissa. If we wanted, we could quite alter it in our own favor. Of course we want to do that. We're mercenaries, goddammit. We gotta do the right thing for ourselves first. The undead scourge. Oh yeah, the Legionnaires of the Church. I wonder what's up with them.
Good luck out there, Hunter.
These guys are like right over here somewhere. Oh, they might be past that force field also. That force field in the church we can't get past.
Bye.
Well, that's Blossius. He might be pissed. He might know we read his book.
Greetings. Bye.
to be muscle, you. Scrolls to each
My friend returns.
What you got? Lockpicks. Let's get some of those. We might get enough gear to do some lock picking. Do I have a repair hammer? I don't think I do. Eye gouge. Strong regenerate. Looks like that. Here's blind, mute, diseased, bleeding, crippled. Just gonna get these for when I need them. A lot of the shit we gotta identify. And never mind, I'll get it later. Anyways, folks, that wraps it up for this episode. Stay tuned for more Divinity soon to come.